Welcome. Hi. I was looking at my phone trying to find the link to send. Okay, we're here. It's my first official YouTube Live, and I'm figuring out how this system works. So bear with me. My queue is clear, but I figured I could share my screen. Oh, I have to go into system settings. Was not expecting that. Oh, crap. It wants me to reset my browser. Be right back. Okay. Can you see me again? Let me figure this out. Thanks. Okay. Now I'm hoping I can share my screen and show what Hipsy looks like. So if anybody wants to put in a request for a question tonight with the tarot cards or any of the tools, then you know how. Okay, I need to go back to my live stream manager thing. Bear with me. Okay. Hi, Bill. Okay. There. So let me see about this screen sharing thing. There we go. Cool. Okay, so this is Hipsy. And it is what I'm using to manage all of my offerings. So on there here, ooh, does it show my mouse when I go over? Let me know. Over here, these are available to be scheduled. My schedule is up to date there. And then if you're not into that, or if I'm available, it'll say connect now. And if you want something more structured, these are the offerings for the live stream for tonight's or for next week, and you can book in advance. And So there's a free reading, a yes, no, one question. Or we can go dive a little deeper into your question with the focused insight, or the crystal clarity with the pendulum. Or I offer recorded readings where you can ask your question and I'll deliver a nice recorded package to you based on your situation. There's also some videos from my YouTube there and a little bit about me. Yeah, so cool. Thanks. Oh, and there's my Team Hipsy app coming in also to support me and telling you how this works. So I'm excited. This streaming service has like all kinds of stuff going on. I'll stop sharing the screen. And I figured out how to put a split screen in my Ecosia browser so that I can see the Hipsy queue and the streaming site at the same time. I guess that was for me. Let's see here. But there, I set that up. Cool. So how was everyone's day? I thought I could start with a collective oracle reading. I'll go with this one, my old favorite. I haven't used it in a while, just because I've been doing the tarot more often than the oracle. So let's see what the oracle cards have to say for us tonight. Me too. I'm excited to go to Mrs. Mango's and bring more books, bring my new book over there. If you're watching this recorded, I put out a new book on January 11th, and I have it somewhere. Okay, but honestly, I didn't plan talking about it, so it's in one of my piles somewhere. I think it's packed. Okay. Let's see the oracle deck. What do we need to know right now? Success. How is success showing up for you right now? What are you feeling successful with right now? What is going well in your world? Hopefully it will bring abundance to you. The mystery is in how. How is it going to come together? It's just a little something. This deck is the Prism Oracle. Prism, not prison. Oracle. Tap into your intuition with the magic of color. And it is by Nicole Pivaroto. I apologize if I didn't say that right. Like that. I'm not sure how to like promote this so that people join us. I wish I could like see and hear y'all. Y'all should head on over and grab a free question, and then I can get busy. And share the link if you know anybody who's into this tarot board. Oh, my sugar's dropping. That's fun. I'm sharing the link a little bit too. Uh-oh. Okay. The description isn't a link. I don't know how to make it like a clickable link. I don't know. Oh, I can put it in the comments. Wait, that's the wrong thing. I'm just winging it. Here we go. Let me know if that works. Here we go. Okay. I would put music on, but I don't want to like have copyright issues. So I'll just dance to the music in my head. glucose. Okay, Tiffany posted a question. And if you want to ask a question like Tiffany, head on over to my Hipsy. And there's an option for a free yes no question, as well as some paid offerings there. Okay, so will you excel at your new position? I already know the answer to that. But let's see what the cards say. Knew it, baby. Queen of Pentacles. You got this. This is... You're in your element there. This is right where you're meant to be right now. I know it. Okay. And someone's asking if they should get a motorcycle for commuting and some pleasure riding. Okay. Thank you for submitting your question. Ooh. I had two cards pop in, the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. I'm trying to figure out what they have to say about someone getting a motorcycle. Well, the Queen of Swords, that's the action, spark of, like, well, not the spark of. She's the queen of taking action. She knows what she wants, and she's not afraid to say it. And the High Priestess is kind of the same vibe, so I'm going to play with the pendulum on this one. If I can, it's rolled into my knee. There it is. Wait, that's not it. This is great. All right. Let's see if I can put it in camera here. All right. Show us yes. Which I'm seeing as a circle motion, and then no. It's kind of all over the place right now. There's the back and forth. All right. So, should a bunch of random letters get a motorcycle? The pendulum says yes. I don't know that I would agree. Yes, this, my pendulum. I got this at the Frisky Fawn. And it's cool. It has pieces of malachite crystal in it and a copper spring. And it's really pretty. A little piece of quartz up there. So thanks for joining us, Lana. If you have a question, you can go to that Hipsiak page. There's an option for a free question, free yes or no question, and it throws you onto my queue. Or you can just hang with us. That's cool too. Uh-oh, what have I done? Ooh, there's like a music thing over here. I have to upgrade for that one. Let's check out down tempo. I don't know about that. I'm probably more lo-fi. We'll just skip the music. I can show again also. So the website is there. And when you open it, well, excuse me, there's a pop-up that'll come up offering like these chat session, phone session, video session for scheduling. But here are the live stream options. And for this, for tonight, March 2nd, and here is the free question and everything that I offer there. And for anybody who's watching after, oop, what just happened? Okay. For anybody watching after the fact, I also offer recorded readings, and you can schedule a question for the next live next Monday, and schedule private sessions for whenever works for you within my schedule is up to date on there. So have you all seen my updated website? Got my Hipsy link here. And my book, the link. And I'm offering art. Yeah. And I made a page for reviews. Got a few things in the shop there, as well as books or videos to kind of get some insight into what the book is. Little bit about me and a link to my Substack that I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing, what I want to use it for exactly. Got my community, the Frisky Fawn, and my friends over at Soul Journey. They don't even know that they're on there, but I love them. They're amazing. If you need a massage or a retreat, and some frequently asked questions. That's what happens all the time. I've found with doing events, and this is my first time going live for tarot. So, but a lot of the time people struggle to think of a question for yes or no, or even for a reading. So that's why I decided to develop some more structured offerings on the site. And hopefully that will be helpful. Welcome, welcome. You can request your question if you have one. Free yes or no questions at Hipsy. There's the link. Oh, we're just chilling. It is a bit awkward, like just talking to my computer, just sitting here by myself, talking to my computer. It's not like being on a Zoom where you can interact with people. Although I could invite guests to be on camera. But I think that's a little more complicated than it seems. It is like teaching during COVID. See, I've been training for this for years. Oh, Lana, we did a little collective reading with the Prism Oracle. Lana got her own set after I did a reading for her once with it. So I still love that deck, but I don't use it as often as I used to. And I finally put all of my decks out where I could see them, because if I can't see them, I will forget they exist. In a way. Oh, I can pin the link. Cool. There it is. Ooh, I know what I think, but okay, so Lana wants to know if she should try to go on the Yoga Bali retreat next year. That sounds amazing. Thank you for your question. Yes, I think you should go. And, or I think you should go. And it is going to help. Hi. Thanks for joining, Becky. Uh, Becca, sorry. Uh, it's going to help you learn more like what you want out of life and help you um, build a life that you love. I think you should absolutely go on the retreat. What's the downside? Becca, if you want to submit a question, you can go to the Hipsy link there in the chat. Let me know if you can see it. If you don't see it, and I'll repost it. Or you can just hang with us. I like that too. I was just telling everyone about how I'm learning all about this platform. Exactly. Make it happen. And I want to go too, man. Is that a specific retreat you're looking at? Or just a general idea? That's awesome. We go to a spiritual center nearby, and they have retreats to different places. I think they do like 3 or 4 each year. Uh, and I really want to go. And I need to go paddleboarding. Oh my gosh. I get so like stuck in the here and now, which is good to be present, but I need to plan more things. I was thinking about looking at all of the nature trails parks around here and actually scheduling some nature walks so I make a point to get out and explore new places, because if I don't, I'm just going to not think about it. I'm just going to be right here and never go anywhere because I've got everything I need right here. Why would I? Aw. My oldest daughter with the fur babies in the other room. And then I've got one here. She's just decided that my tarot cloth is the perfect bed, isn't it? But she does come visit me every single night at this time anyway, so that's my fault. How dare I schedule a live during her visit time? This is goat cheese spread. As our cats, we have interesting names for our cats. It will be. And I was like, I bet I could get some folks to go with me. Could do some nature walk meetups and pack a lunch. Okay, this is a cool feature here. I can switch to my phone camera, and then you can look at goat cheese. That's pretty cool. I mean, I think, oh, she's so sleepy. Oh, that's better. Oh, yeah. All right, I need to write that down so that I remember to actually make a list there and schedule it. There's a theme here, right? The theme is Emily can't remember things unless she writes them down immediately. So part of my to-do list for tomorrow, schedule nature walks. I've been telling my youngest that we need to go for nature walks, and then we don't, and they notice. They're like, you keep saying that, but we haven't done it. Okay, I wrote it down, so it's one step closer to moving into reality. That's the trick. It told me I had a new thing, but it hasn't quite popped up yet. Or wait, no. Oh, that's my helper. Yeah. I rely on lists. And I've been so stubborn about really making that habit work for me. But I've been making progress lately. So that's good. Yesterday we went and sat at the kava bar, and I took a stack of canvases and we just sat there and made art. And here's mine. It's not done yet, but I like where it's going. Wow, there's quite a delay on the chat or on the video. They have different overlays. I'm just playing. Breaking news. Thank you for watching. Seriously, thank you for watching. What's that? Just colors. Whoop. Confetti. Groovy waves. Zebra. Glitter. Rain. Can I show yours, Tiff? I think it turned out really cool. It's really good. It's not silly. He's majestic. Tiff made this horse. Exactly. That's why the Pegasus plan didn't work out, because it's the year of the horse. It needed to be a horse. It was going to be a Pegasus, and ran out of room for wings, I think. Well, let's get a message from her. I didn't actually get hurt. This deck is called Messages from Her, and it's 44 card deck and guidebook celebrating modern world-changing women by Rachel McKee and illustrations by Harley NJ. There's 3 that popped out. I'm going to need the guidebook on this because it's very specific. But our first up message from her is Estee Lauder. Work for it. Okay, too far. There it is. Estee Lauder lived from 1906 to 2004. It has a quote. Lana, this is just like being back at school. I didn't get there by wishing for it or hoping for it, but by working for it. It goes into her whole story, but it's saying that if you're feeling low on motivation, you can call on Estee for inspiration and help. She created a brand that exudes luxury and ease, but she worked and worked to build her empire. And next up, Queen Elizabeth II. Femininity. She's playing hard to get here. Where are you? There you are. Thank you. So Queen Elizabeth II. She lived 1926 to 2022. And the quote, "It has been women who have breathed gentleness and care into the hard progress of mankind." She reminds us to balance our masculine world with your feminine traits. All of us have masculine and feminine characteristics, and they need each other to thrive, rather. Our world has historically been dominated by the ideals of masculine progress, but it's time for greater balance. The world is calling to the feminine for help. Where can you infuse feminine gentleness and care? Does your work or home need more presence, tenderness, and inclusion? And then the third card, share. Imagination. Do you believe in love? Cher was born in 1946, and she's still gracing us with her amazingness. All of us invent ourselves. Some of us just have more imagination than others. I love that. It's time to use your imagination to solve your problems. Take time to imagine the wildest, most otherworldly solutions possible. Let Cher inspire you to step into the light so people can see you for all you are and for all you aren't. This life is not about being perfect, it's about being you. So, I love that deck. I just made it through my first incense stick of the night. Time to light another. Okay, there it goes. Look at Cody. Oh, look at it. It has my name by her. Okay. All right. Well, I've got another live scheduled for next Monday, same time, same place. Join me if you can. Mark your calendars, and you can schedule a question for that, or you can schedule a private reading at that same Hipsy link. If you're interested in a guided guided journal that takes you through the archetypes of the tarot, the Fool's Journey, then check out my book. It has coloring pages for each of the archetypes, 2 tarot spreads for each of the archetypes, plus some that bring them all together, bring all the archetypes together, and journal prompts. And that's available on my website or Barnes & Noble Press. The Fool. This live was my Fool moment. Taking the leap, trying something new, seeing what happens, and it's fun. Next step, figure out how to get people to join. It is. Starting is the hardest part. Starting anything. Thank you so, so much for joining me tonight. Love you all. And I will see you next time. Have a wonderful week. I'm going to end this here. Thank you.